What it do, YouTube? It's Smoke Man Joe. We back at it. We back on the grind. Madden 21. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let's try to rack up some wins. Hope everybody having a pretty good Thursday. NFL draft about a week away. Can't wait for it. But yeah, let's rack up some wins, guys.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the New Orleans Saints. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Let's see what we can do here, man. Some straight balling. You tune in. Let's get it. Super chats open if you guys want to donate, everything, anything.
First down, Carr.
Red.
And a slant hold in by Ruggs.
Hey.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Carr to throw. Got an open man. It's Ruggs.
And I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. And some room to work. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine, ran the 40 in 4.27. That is fast, folks, and that speed in evidence there.
And that was an example of catching a team off guard because it really paid off for them. They weren't ready for that at all. I know they weren't ready to try and catch him because once he hit full stride, that was going to turn into a big play, and it did.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a short gain down to about the 3. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. He's on his feet. He is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. From the gun, it's Carr. 4th down after the New Orleans defense will serve.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both. And he's in. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Let's go.
Daniel Carl.
He would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. They don't get it. I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a man who began with the Raiders, it's Latavius Murray. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here.
Oh,
Let's play
wow.
right in the...
Wow, come on,
And he's able to
man.
get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Come on here, man. Goddamn play, man.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7, Saints nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Camaro with a carry there on 1st.
What up, Raider for
His
life?
way forward for a pickup of 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully.
Man, you see we got rid of
4
one
yards
verse
on
today,
that
man.
carry.
And
So now if you're a play caller,
I agree with that.
you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
And it's 3rd down.
Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. First target, first catch, and a first down. Murray. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Winston. Sanders has it over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
There on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
second down and goal. Winston. That's caught. It's Thomas. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? First throw now for the backup.
Got him. Good hand.
Defense strong up in coverage. And now it's
down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense. These past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Lutz's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end and get you 6?
25-yard line.
Straight balling.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
He was on it.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Carr.
Oh, my
Toward
goodness.
the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. That's the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. David Onyemata there on the tackle. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that could be incomplete.
Horrible.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's taken
EA Sport.
by the Saints. The sack
That was
defensive end Cameron Jordan. So they've converted their first 2
At this
fourth
point,
down
I know I'm
attempts.
throwing the
Not
ball.
there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2,
Yeah.
you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Jameis now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9.
Midfield at the 48.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 1 yard to go.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
You know what it is.
Final play of the half here. Winston. They open Smith. And he is going to have a Saints first.
My boy Perry, what it do,
convert,
man?
albeit not
What's
by
happening,
much,
bro?
on 3rd and a yard. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
Man, well, I can't believe that. No worse than that. What the hell we doing?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Winston to give. It's Kamara. past the 50. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Defensively, a solid response after giving it back-to-back first downs.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. First down, they run with Camaras. He'll take it forward for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
On the tackle.
On 2nd and 7, Winston looking middle, and it's incomplete. Let's see, he was 8 of 13 prior to that pass, now 8 of 14, Charles.
Yeah, that's not horrible, but he's been under a ton of pressure throughout this game. Not able to stay on his spot. You know, quarterbacks talk about that all the time, being able to get in one place, set up and throw. When they make you move a little bit, oftentimes your accuracy suffers.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders.
What is this?
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
We do, man.
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. From the gun, it's for Camaro. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill taking it in. And the Saints have taken the lead. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it's that makes the lead at 10-7.
Makes this score Saints 10, Raiders 7.
Keep it locked right here.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Carr gives to Richard. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run. So the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He takes this one almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. To throw his car. It's a screen to Richard. Running right through it. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On first down, it's Jacobs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
3rd down and 13.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. You can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
I just can't do it. Not about to do it. I'm going for the win right now. Easily take them through the tighter game.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Carr. Got to have this one.
Got him.
He's got it.
Just like that. Just what we do, baby. Just what we do.
Derek Carr with a touchdown. It's to Henry Ruggs. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Carlson up it. And the lead is now 14-10.
To kick off.
Bring the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10
Y'all get ready,
at their own 25-yard line.
I know I took a little hiatus from YouTube with videos. We're going to get back.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered.
I know they thought it was
a good
over.
chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Let's go, man.
The center of the field, but it's incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Come on.
They still can't get it. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
He needs some, though.
It's Murray. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Winston now from the 50. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Screen.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara.
What? Man, come on, man.
Right near the
Man, hell no.
15 yards on the play, first down.
Hell no.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Here's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally, down at the 11. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And the next-gen stats show him reaching at a top speed of 20 miles an hour. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Kamara. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Too much. That was too many yards, man.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. He may try to repeat. Takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never say never situation, But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So after this car in Las Vegas, 3rd and long. Back to throw, Carr. He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now Mariota on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed?
Tell 1,700. We kind of about even, I guess. But I should have had that win, man. Should have had that win. Fuck it. Y'all hit that like button, you haven't already.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Man, I
well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing.
Get ready.
The Chiefs have it.
Look, I just start again. See how this is. One of the best teams on the game. We got to do stuff like that, man. That's why I'm glad MLB show drama.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's his running back, Edwards 11. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Mahomes firing complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more there and another first down.
First down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it up in the end zone, not a good one.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 18. And he'll drop here to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. Throwing again. Carr over the middle, and it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
The discipline that they showed on defense, because after the offense scored to go 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
Got it, Heath.
And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Oh, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. Carr to throw for it on fourth down. Aguilar has it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Aguilar. 49 yards. And the Raiders have one even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Chiefs 6.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is it.
Let's go. Let's go.
His decision to go for it.
Made him tap. Made him tap. He tapped for no damn reason. We'll be right back, man. Yeah, we back. Oh, come on, yeah, get my win now. Wow. Play one more game. Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here is electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Green Bay Packers.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Card out of throw. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. From midfield, here's Carr. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brings up third and 2.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him.
And now look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 37 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly again, it's probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready or not! Ready or not!
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers with again. It's Aaron Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll take this to the other side of the field before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down, 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. On the counter, here's Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7, Packers nothing.
Let's go.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. This is Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you can tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. The left side throw complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 34 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well.
Get out of there, boy.
It's giving chase. I don't think they're going to get there. And take it. In the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, 75 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, Tavon Austin, he's going to go. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
14. Mason Crosby to kick.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
17-yard line.
Carr. Complete to Jason Witten. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs, and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Bryan Edwards. And it's 3rd and 5.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. From the gun now on third down, Carr. And that's Carr. It's Bryan Edwards. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Jacobs with a carry on first down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down.
Yeah, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Carr. And a slant hold in by Ruggs. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Touchdown, Las Vegas. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Raiders 21, Packers 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
First down, Rodgers. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try it.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And it's caught. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even know
for them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Mason Crosby.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it first and 10. He's going to take another shot here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 at the 45. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Caught on the right side by Adams. 13 yards on the pickup. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Man, why the fuck I can't pick my play?
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First down.
And And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. But he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Here's Jones.
Yeah, it's on.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well.
It's over with for
What it
them.
does is let you feel like you're in control of